Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live session. And this is Rupesh. Rupesh, your video is a little bit stuck. Is everything all right? Yeah, yeah. Internet connection. Uh, it's still laggy. Can you go to fast.com and check like what is the speed of your internet? Yeah. What is the speed of the internet? 100 Mbps. Wait, I'll check mine. Hello, everyone. Hello. Who can you audience let me know who is lagging more? Uh, guys, whoever joined the live, can you tell us like who is lagging? Because if I leave, right? If the host leaves, the uh Aditya is lagging. Okay. Uh, yeah. Now it's good. Now it's good. Now it's good.
Now it's good.
Yeah.
Great. Great.
Okay. So where did you go? Like suddenly it became very smooth.
Oh, not smooth anymore.
No, like it was like lagging, and suddenly you changed the room, and it started becoming smooth.
Chalo. In my kitchen, it was smooth.
Oh, you were in the kitchen. Okay.
Kitchen slash hall. But yeah, chalo, I'm like right next to the modem now.
Yeah, now it's good. Very good.
Great. All right.
Okay, so you are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So hello everyone. Welcome to the live, and sorry for the 3 minutes of lagging controversy. So,
It is.
now we are with the Rupesh, and Rupesh has been doing sadhana since. So you're in Batuk
Yeah.
Bhairav, right? So he's been doing sadhana since 3 months. That is Uchishta Ganapati, Tripura Bhairavi, and Batuk Bhairav. So he's a very like Advaita fan. That is, he always, whenever he texts me in WhatsApp, he's always like all derealization episodes, like whole big text. And I'm not like even Advaita people, if they read those texts, right, they'll also feel like, oh,
There.
we have not learned anything. Like they'll be like, we have not learned anything. We have to learn from Rupesh. So Rupesh, if he wears one white rag and if he goes to some ashram,
Wow.
then he'll become guru. Like Advait.
Wow, I didn't know that's what you thought.
Rupesh,
That's nice.
Rupesh Maharaj ki.
I'll start my
Yeah,
own cult.
but yeah, but anyways, like Rupesh, your knowledge, whatever you shared in groups, Telegram groups, and WhatsApp to me, it is very valuable, and it even I couldn't put it in words, like so good words. Like you have put it in very uh, peculiar way, and like I invited you to the live because I wanted you to share that whatever you are sharing,
Mhm.
right? Because I cannot, by replying to your messages in WhatsApp, I cannot justify those words, like because I feel like I'm not valuing it enough.
Damn.
So that's why, like I have invited you to the live so that you can share it to the audience, whatever you're feeling, that five-dimensional angle of life. And Also, like he's very good at cooking, so we will see what Rupesh will cook later
Wow,
in
I'm
the
cooking.
after like 30 minutes.
Damn.
So yeah, Rupesh, continue with your explaining your experience of all the deities, and also let us know how this Advaita angle of thoughts came into your life. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I thought I was spamming you a lot, so it feels very nice to hear you actually say that. So that's nice. And another thing would be, see, the more and more I'm doing sadhana, the more and more I'm realizing that none of this even came from me. Like you're saying that I was able to put into words and understand these concepts, right?
Mm,
So, like, who even
mm,
gave me the ability to understand that? What did I do to
mm,
get that? What did I do differently
mm,
from others? Right? So, like, how do I know it? I myself don't know how I know it. Just 2 3 months back
mm,
before this sadhana, I didn't know anything. I was like riddled with anxiety and not knowing what to do in societal conditions. You know the drill. The same normal shit
mm,
and no clue. And then once I started doing sadhana, it's like all of this just it felt like remembering more than learning, just
mm,
remembering stuff that has always been. And when I was watching your and when I remembered these things, right, it always felt like I was the
mm,
unique one, not like, wow, how can I have these thoughts and I share that with anybody? And they're just like, bro, like, you need to chill. You need to calm down, make some money. Why are you doing all this?
mm,
And then I found your
mm,
videos and they were very, like, resonating with what I thought and felt. So then, yeah, they started to make more sense. And then I started to think more and more of that. And then I ended up where I was when I started messaging you. I didn't message you all the time, just Tripura Bhairavi month. I think I started messaging then because at that time,
mm,
like the acceleration took like a next level. It was only 4 weeks in 1 month, right? And every week felt like a completely different thing. And in that week also, every day felt like a different experience of
mm,
remembering. It's not like I did some insane sadhana. I started picking up the mala also like in TB month only. First month I didn't even use any
uh,
mala. Ganpati would just tell me like, all right, bro, that's good for now. There, yeah. So it's all just been a
uh,
remembrance, and I'm happy that what the way I'm able to think and speak is helping. You are thinking that it's helping, and so do others. So that's nice. But then, guys, you see, nothing is really mine. Yeah. What did I do to get this knowledge? I actually did bare minimum.
mm.
I'm pretty sure there's other people doing much more amount of work into this.
Yeah, but very few people get the ability to put
Yes.
it in words, and you have that gift. That is, like many people might have like more, uh, 10 times, 100 times more knowledge than us, both
Right.
combined. But the thing is, they'll not be able
Yeah.
to put it in words. That is, they will transcend. Both will the enlightened being, right? Whoever has the ultimate knowledge will transcend. They'll go to the astral realm, and maybe they'll become gurus. But still, on earth, they will not have that gift of
Right.
speaking or writing and writing books or whatever. So very few chosen people like Yogananda, Vivekananda, Sadhguru, or whoever it is, get the ability to put it in words, speak through their Vishuddha. So that Vishuddha activation is like very necessary in order to express whatever you're
Yeah.
feeling. Otherwise, spirituality is just
Yes,
inside, right? Like
completely.
the real spirituality is inside. But uh, if you are you're able to put it in words, that's like magical, like making others understand what you're
Right.
feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
And this just went to a crazy level, like right after TB initiation. Do you remember? I don't know if you remember that day. Right after initiation, you asked me if I had any
Mm,
questions. Then immediately I felt like a apple, like gigantic thing just stuck in my throat. Something just telling me no. You don't ask him anything. Whatever you have to ask, you ask me. And then I did, and then
mm,
that's how I got my answers. And
mm,
yeah, so yeah, I have been blessed in what you were saying. So yes,
mm,
another thing about spreading knowledge or communicating effectively, right? It's most important
mm,
to understand and actually have experienced what most people do. People who are doing great sadhana and all of that and achieving all their insights, they haven't lived the normal life of, they haven't been a software engineer, or they haven't been told by their parents, or still in communication. Maybe they just left everything, they became sannyasi, and they got enlightened and they left the this place saying bye bye. But I'm just, every other normal guy who just suddenly
mm,
started to remember everything. So I'm able to
mm,
explain in terms of what I have experienced, and then communicate that knowledge based on that perspective as well. So
mm, mm.
yeah,
So have you felt the void? Because I feel like the experiences you
right.
shared, right, are usually by the ones who have experienced the
Yeah,
void. So have you felt the void?
yeah, but void is like very weird way to put it, because when you say void, first thing that comes to mind is just empty, black, sadness, and death. But like this void is different, because it's like it's so empty that it's infinite happiness. That is why I think in when you uh, put out your video on what was that tweaking switch off phenomenon or something, right? At that point
Mm,
I said infinity is the same as zero, and somebody asked me,
mm,
What the fuck, how does that make sense? How is infinity zero?" And then I did not have any answer,
uh,
because I don't have any logic to say that. It's just something that clicks in me and it makes sense to me, but I have
mm,
no way to explain it. So some
uh,
explanations can only be shared once you have experienced. Logic can only
mm,
take you so far. So yeah, that
correct.
void.
No, but it
Huh?
makes sense, right? It makes sense
Yes.
though. Infinity, when our consciousness vibrates at
Right.
infinity, the click out is like
Right. Right.
permanent. The clicked out is permanent. So it becomes
Yes.
zero.
But like, how do you explain it to somebody? They're like, bro, how is
Mm,
infinity equal to zero? LHS is most definitely not equal to RHS here. But it would
mm,
sound like the opposite, complete opposite, in fact. Zero and infinity, how is that even close? But
yeah.
that is the paradoxical nature of this place we are in. Like Oppenheimer said, if anybody's seen that movie, it's paradoxical,
Mm,
but it makes sense. That's the whole
mm,
point of the word paradox, right? It does not make sense, but yeah,
yeah. Even Max Planck, right? He was also like, after doing so much
yeah,
research and all, like
yeah. You do,
then I realized everything is mind
bro.
element.
Any skill you pick and you chase it to the farthest you can possibly get, and it never ends. There is no end to anything. It's like
Mm,
omnidirectional infinity. Any part or any sport, any activity you choose, and you take it to perfection, the more and more you try to reach perfection, the more and more you realize that there is more and more ahead. It is just never ending, absolutely never
yeah.
ending. And it's up to you to realize at one point whether to keep on going or sit and think, is there a finite end, or is it just the fact that I am looking for something more, so more is appearing for me?
That's the
Yeah,
best way to put
right,
Maya. Maya is that,
right,
the more you dream, the more it
right.
expands. Like the Maya never ends. Like for example, now let's say a police finds the most complicated. He solves the most complicated crime and he finds the most
Yes,
intelligent criminal. Like Sherlock, let's say he finds who is that
yeah,
Moriarty. But then Next episode will
Yeah,
come, like someone who is like
something, it's
way
never
more
ending. It
intelligent
will,
than
and it will
Moriarty.
never end. If there was an end, then what will keep this circus running? What will allow this to
Mm.
happen? That is the way it is
Yeah,
designed, and it
truly.
is a beautiful design, because if the design were not like that, immediately everybody would realize it's a dream, and then everybody would just fuck off. Like, what's the point of staying here if
Mm.
it was
Mm.
so easy to, like, escape? Nobody wants to play an easy
Yeah.
game. Nobody is happy with just a participation medal. Everybody wants to be number one, right? Number one means you need competition. More competition means there's
Yeah.
just more stuff to do, better to be at.
Mm.
And yeah,
Yeah. And that's why the yogis, that enlightened beings, like they stay away from
right,
all this. Like they'll be like, I'm quitting
right,
this. I know it doesn't
yeah,
end, so I'm quitting.
yeah. You have to quit. There's no you have to quit. You yourself will want to quit at some point. So that's also a very
Mm.
discouraging thing for most people when you look at role models, right? You will start to think, how did they leave all these desires that I could not? Are
Mm.
there, is their self control that much better than me? Is their willpower that much stronger than me? No, they probably just given into that desire 2 million times more than you, until they reached a point that no matter how
Mm.
many times I do this, nothing is changing, nothing is happening, and then they decided to give it up. Nobody just
Mm.
randomly, just spawned the willpower to escape all of the desires and, yeah, power, money, fame. Yeah,
Mm. Someone is like, you look like Ned Dixon from Spider-Man.
I look like Ned from Spider
Ned,
Man. Oh, that bald. He's now bald. But yeah, I guess
yeah.
I don't know what. Yeah,
I think
yeah,
the hair,
probably the
yeah,
hair. Probably the hair.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also, like someone told, yeah, today is Batuk
Yes.
Bhairav Jayanti. So, we will chant Batuk Bhairav mantra
Sure.
for like 10 times right
Okay.
now. Om Hreem Batukaya Apaduddaranaaya Kuru Kuru Batukaya Reem.
Om Hreem Patukaya Apaduddaranaya Guru Guru Padukaya Hreem. Om
Okay.
Hreem
Om
Patukaya
Hreem Batukaya
Apaduddaranaya
Apaduddaranaya
Guru Guru
Kuru
Padukaya
Kuru
Hreem.
Batukaya Reem.
Om Hreem
Om
Patukaya
Hreem Batukaya
Apaduddaranaya
Apaduddaranaya
Guru
Kuru
Padukaya
Kuru Batukaya Reem. Om Hreem Batukaya Apaduddaranaya Kuru 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 Kuru Batukaya Reem. This one, there's a lot of noise, Rupesh. Like, I don't know
Fan
what. Is it the fan?
must be. And my phone is also dying because of the live. Okay. Now is it better?
Yeah, keep it in
Yeah, yeah.
charger or something. No, the internet connection is poor. What is the charge right now? Oh, Otherwise, like charge it, Rupesh, and charge it and call join back. Like charge for like 10 minutes or 5 minutes and join back on in a right place. Like your internet is poor right now. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Hmm. Yeah, guys. So let us do Batuk Bhairav Sadhana together till Rupesh joins back. So we will do it for 108 times. Three, two, one, go. ॐ ह्रीं बटुकाय आपदुद्धारणाय कुरु कुरु बटुकाय ह्रीं 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 ॐ ह्रीं बटुकाय आपदुद्धारणाय कुरु कुरु बटुकाय ह्रीं. Yeah, so today is Batuk Bhairav Jayanti, and this Batuk Bhairav wanted us to do sadhana of him. So that's why, yeah, I suggest all of my students, all of my subscribers to do at least one mala of Batuk Bhairav mantra, and like maximum you can do how much ever you want today, because if you do this, he will enter your house, and I'll tell you I'll tell you how Batuk Bhairav works. Like he never says anything. Like when you talk with him, he never talks like very what to say, openly, but he does everything on the background. Like he will help you from the background. That is, let's say for example, you're in some problem, and he will not, if you beg him like, Batuk Bhairava, I want you to solve this problem. It may be about anything, relationship, finance, emotional, something, anything. If you ask health issues, he will not tell that, okay, I will solve, don't worry. He'll not tell anything like that. But from the background, right, like, he will do so many things so that somehow or the other that your problem will be resolved. Like he will ensure that that problem will be resolved, but he will never say to you that it will get resolved. Whereas Krishna is not like that. Krishna talks with you a lot. Like he talks so much. He'll teach you lessons. Krishna will teach you lessons, and he will, uh, finally you will get to the point of, still there is noise, Rupesh, like lot of noise
Now,
still.
now,
Now it's good.
okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, Krishna will say so many things, and finally you lead to a lesson, like a moral value, and you will get helped by Krishna. Like when Dharma enters the house, but Batuk Bhairav is not like that. He does everything. He'll not say to you that he'll help, but he'll help like that, and his help you will not even know if you are not observant. You will not even know he has helped. Like you'll be so such a fool, like you'll be like some dumb, ungrateful idiot. But like, only if you are like have so much gratitude, you will realize that he has helped you so much. Like you don't even know how much he has helped. So that is the level of love he has for everyone. He's a small kid, and uh, Even if you give small things to him, no, he will love it, but he will never say he loves it. He'll just eat whatever you gave, and he will keep you in his mind like forever, and he will never leave you. Yeah, that is the level of love, that cute version of Shiva. Like Shiva himself, dude. Like Shiva, that Sadashiva, right? He himself didn't want the Vishnus to suffer in the Maya. Like lot of Vishnus, right? Like Shirodaksha Vishnu, we Vishnus, dreamers, like we suffer a lot because of our own desires, and that we, for example, if it doesn't get fulfilled, we get all anxious and all that, right? So uh, we suffer a lot, and that's why Shiva himself, came in the small Bala Swarupa, so that he can help all the dreamers stay detached. So whenever we are detached from the Maya, we don't feel pain. The problem, the reason we feel pain is because we attach ourselves too much in the dream structure. Whatever is happening in the life, we think that it is our life, that whatever Aditya or Rupesh or whatever character is playing out, we think that is us, but that is not us. That is just a character which belongs to the Maya, and we have to stay detached. That is when death comes in our house. That is when death is right in front of us. We have to know that we never played the character. It was just our consciousness's interest to watch the character, and once it stops watching, once the character dies, it will start watching some other character based upon the desire, meaning what curiosity the consciousness has, right? Based upon the curiosity, it shifts the character. It's like it'll change the TV channel. Basically, it doesn't even care about the character. The character Aditya or Ruby, that consciousness, right? The ultimate it doesn't even care about the character actually, but still it's not, it's like acting as if it is caring. It's trying to protect, but there is nothing to protect. It is already immortal. Yeah. So what do you have to say, Rupesh, about your detachment and your realizations?
I feel like my detachment and all of that is just in the mind, that too because I just remembered all of it. But knowing it and actually, like, employing it 24/7 is like a completely different ball game.
Mm,
Like I'll have to sit and remind myself that, bro, like, calm down a little bit. This is happening. You don't have to worry. Like, another big worry was I have a meeting today at 9 o'clock. That is why I was very, no, it got cancelled today only,
oh.
like just couple of like hours back.
Ah.
And the entire week, that's why when you asked me during last live only, this was like a month before planned meeting, so I was like hesitant. But
Mm,
then something inside me just told me just go for it. But I know that ultimately everything will work out, but that doesn't separate the feelings from being there, right? The anxiety from being there, from thinking that how will I do this and how will I be free, this and that, whatever.
mm.
But yeah, I feel like I just know it and I can express it, but I'm not living it the way it could be lived. Yeah.
So what do you do for work?
Bro, software engineer.
Software. Like, oh, I mean, what is the role?
Data analyst. Yeah.
Uh,
Developer, I guess.
oh,
Yeah. Software
uh,
development, tools,
since
these
how many
things.
years?
3 years now. I graduated 3 years ago, so like been working for 3 years now.
Wait, you're younger than me. What is your
How old are
age?
you? I'm 24 now.
I'm 25. So I was born in 1999.
I'll turn 25 this year.
You're
Yeah,
2000, right? 2000
yeah,
born.
2000.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Uh, then what is this? Some stotra came. Na punyam, na papam, na. Saukyam Naduk Mantro Itam. Hey, I've heard
I feel like
this.
I've
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard this.
yeah. Is it from Nagastuti?
I don't know, bro. For me, I don't know any names. I don't know, like, I don't know what Garbhodakshaya Vishnu is. I don't know what these terms you use all the time. I don't know what stotra means. I don't know what mantra means. Stuff
Uh,
just plays in the background. I get very happy listening to it. It's all just, for me, everything is pure remembrance and feeling. No, zero technical knowledge. Zero,
mm,
like, zero book knowledge. Yeah.
mm,
Everything just sounds familiar.
yeah. There is Ashtakam, I guess that Bhairava Ashtakam or something.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's
Another
nice.
Rupesh joined.
Yes.
Rupesh.
Wow. Hi, yeah, good too. Nice. Nirvastakam.
Nirvana.
Nirvanastakam. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I just remembered. So yeah, I have all this thing. This is because this is all the blessings of Dakshinamurti. Dakshinamurti Shiva. And so, like, what's the whole thing behind him? He's the one who spreads knowledge without speaking a single word, right?
Mm,
That's why I just know this stuff somehow. I just
yeah.
I don't, I can't explain it. It's just
Yeah.
all feeling only. So yeah,
Mm.
anybody who wants insane knowledge, you can Google Dakshinamurti Shiva and sit with him. Actually, don't pray to him. Sit with him.
I think your Ishtadevata is Dakshinamurti only, no?
Bro, I don't know, to be honest. Like, I have no idea. I thought when it was Ganapati month, I thought it was Ganapati. Then it was TV month, I thought it was TV. Then Batuk Bhairav month has been different from the other two. Then I think it's Krishna also. I don't know. I can't
Mm,
say. But I'd say UG, if I were to, like, give you an, if not UG, just Ganapati, any form of him. But
mm.
yeah, I think Dakshinamurti is the one who's actually there behind the scenes, even though I'm saying Ganapati. But ultimately,
Dakshinamurti is like it's like the parallel of Dattatreya, I guess. That is, uh,
hmm,
Dattatreya is in the Vedic sect, right? Like he has all the Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara combined,
right,
and he's the Guru Tattva in the Vedic system. And I feel like Dakshinamurti is like the in the Tantric system. He's the Guru. Like
acha,
he has every like all the Shiva's qualities, and Shiva himself manifested in the form of Dakshinamurti
right.
uh, to teach the world. Yeah, but very subtly, like will not understand the help.
Yeah, the crazy part was, like, in my room there's a Dakshinamurti photo hanging, like, just because my mom gave me, she told me to put, and that's there. For 3 years, I did not know that was Dakshinamurti. I look at that, it's so confusing. It looks like Shiva, but is it? And then I ask anybody, nobody knows. I Google it also. Google says something. Just recently, I found out that, oh, this is Dakshinamurti. And
Mm,
then, yeah, when I learned more about his character traits, more and more stuff felt
mm.
right.
And also, like I think your kitchen has poor internet, right? So how
Yeah.
will you show your cooking skills?
Mm, kitchen does not have poor internet. My room had cooking skills, bro. What do I show now? Like, what should I make? What can I make even?
I don't know. I
Dosa,
told you to prepare. Like we prepared for the live.
bro. I made a pizza, but then I ate it. So like,
See, guys, how
that's
selfish Rupesh is. He
wow,
didn't even wait for us to see the pizza.
wow. Let me show you some other stuff though. This is some bread that I made.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting about, like you were saying, right? Batuk Bhairav helps you and you don't even know it. He's done that like crazy for me, and I just realized it the second you said it. So
Rupesh, do you
like
have any
recent,
tripod?
No, I don't have a
Tripod?
tripod.
Oh, then you
Yeah,
can show us in like back camera, like what is like
yeah,
if you
yeah.
have any. Yeah,
This is two more of those baguettes that I've made. I have some cookies also. I like, I love food, right?
yeah.
Ultimately, I want to be in food and doing this, but I've always been procrastinating, like forever.
Ah,
Do you remember, like couple of days back, I told you I got some insane fever and I thought it was some sadhana thing,
ah.
but it wasn't. That was Batuk Bhairav who gave me like insane fever so that I take leave from my office and I start cooking. And now I'm selling stuff and people are coming and I don't know how I'm finding them, but stuff is happening. So
Crazy, dude.
I've been baking cookies fresh, baking bread fresh, and after this live, I'm going to be making another pizza for somebody. I just post it on the group and people like they want it. So yeah,
Can you make something like
I
pizza
can
or
make dosa.
dosa? Okay.
Yeah, I can make dosa.
Tell us how to make also.
You go to Blinkit or Amazon, you buy dosa batter, you put it on your tawa, and simple as that, folks. Nothing more to do.
Ah,
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Or you can make dosa batter also. Everybody's mom will be doing it. It's pretty easy, but like most of us find it a gigantic pain. Yeah, this is my cast iron tawa. This is way too much work right now.
ah.
So I'll use another tawa. Yeah, that's a big boy. Yeah. Wow.
Yay. Everyone, cheers, Rupesh. You know he's showing his talent.
Tell me what you like in food. What's your favorite food?
Sorry,
What's your favorite food?
my favorite is Mysore masala.
What?
Mysore masala dosa.
Mysore masala dosa. Acha.
That red chutney wala.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate that actually.
dude.
Yeah,
It
but
has everything like red chutney,
yeah,
bhaji, potato bhaji, and white
yes,
chutney and sambar.
yes,
It's like everything in one.
yes, it is. Have you ever heard of something called Bombay chutney?
Yeah, is it tomato based?
No, it's basin based.
Oh, don't know.
It's basically dal only. It's not really
Um,
made in restaurants and stuff. Just more of a
mm,
home thing. I love this along with my dosa.
mm.
So yeah,
Okay, so explain like how to.
how to
Mm.
make dosa?
Yeah, yeah.
I will show. It's all about experience. First dosa will always be horrible. Should never
Mm,
let that discourage you.
mm.
And okay, let's get the pan hot.
How hot?
Hot enough so that this happens. It still needs to get hotter.
Mm.
Sprinkle some water and look at the way it is.
So whom do you live with?
I live with two other random people, bro.
Okay.
Flatmates in like NCR.
Oh.
We just played. We
Which
have
which
four.
company you are
HCL.
working? Oh.
HCL. Have you heard?
Yeah, one of my friend was there, I guess.
Oh,
In that. His name is
nice.
His name is Bhuvan. Do you know Bhuvan?
No, bro. HCL has lots of people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which I mean which city you live?
Noida, NCR,
Oh,
Delhi.
okay, okay.
Yeah, pollution is horrible. Just
Mm,
insanely horrible. Okay. You need to get your batter little flowy.
mm,
And I think tawa is ready now. Little
mm.
bit hard doing this with one hand. My chutney is
Okay,
ready up. Okay, let's see if I can do this.
perfect dosa. Dude, why anti-clockwise?
I never thought of that. Like, this is the first time I'm thinking about that.
It's like
Anti-clockwise.
universe is going in reverse time.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Let it. Why time should go forward? Sometimes let it go backward. And then yeah, you can put whatever ghee, butter, stuff
Hmm.
you want.
So, some guys like will open hotel in astral realm.
Yeah, we will. But sadly, we'll just be imagining eating it there. You can't actually eat it there. That is why I'm here, perhaps. Perhaps, yeah. This is the only place where you can eat food, but at the cost of suffering and dying
No, no,
and
Rupesh.
having.
Like even this realm, right? You are eating food inside the mind only. Actually, you're not eating.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess, yeah, now that you say it. Running the mind, but it feels like you're actually eating.
No, even in dreams, you can eat actually, and you'll feel like you're eating.
Is it?
Yeah, but the
Maybe
problem
I'll
is
do
we have
that.
identified with this body, right? So we think we
Right,
are eating, we are satisfied, hungry, and all that.
right. Shit, I kind of fucked up. So, guys, before we make dosa on the tawa, it is advisable to rub it with
Mm.
onions so that it gets like non-stick. Wait, let me put phone down.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Wow, so pretty, dude.
Yeah, that's a
Next,
nice.
what is the
Next, what do you want to see next?
so chutney is done.
Chutney. It was old chutney. I just heated it again
Hmm.
from the fridge. Doesn't It's not ideal, but making it every
Hmm.
time is very tiring.
True.
Very tiring. What do you want to see next? You want to see my
Pizza.
masalas? Pizza. I don't have. I maybe maybe.
Ah.
So these are my breads. Actually, this pizza is supposed to be some person who has ordered from me, but fuck it. Yeah. So
Oh,
here.
oh, you are telling that you sell pizza?
Yeah, I started literally now, bro. Batuk Bhairav, literally. That fever thing was crazy, man. Like I'm telling you, cookies, brownies, all these things. This is what I always want to do. But like,
Huh.
I never got around to it.
Mm-hmm.
But now,
It's fine, Rupesh. If it is for someone else, we don't want. Like I thought you would be like hungry or something.
no, that's fine. I can make more. There's no issues. I mean, I won't bake it. I'll just show you, like, see,
Yeah,
airy.
very
That's
soft.
all. That's all air inside. So it
Mm.
comes like that. Have you seen Neapolitan pizzas? They
No.
have that insanely. You haven't seen? Okay, Google Neapolitan pizzas after this. Unlike your
Mm.
Domino's pizza, it'll be like very thin here, and the crust will be like this big, just full of air, and that's
Mm.
baked in a wood-fired
Mm.
oven.
Huh.
So, like, the difference between like when your room temperature is 30 degrees and 25 degrees when you put on your AC, right?
Mm.
It's a massive difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
At least it feels like that. So, a normal home oven maximum it can reach 250 degrees Celsius. A
Mm.
wood fired oven goes up to 500.
Mm.
500. When 5 degrees is making that much of a difference for you, imagine 100 or like, yeah, 100x. So,
Mm.
there the pizza will cook in 2 minutes and it is fermented for really long. Just the way, like, do you know about fermentation? Dosa is fermented, right? That
Mm.
means that it is pre-digested by some bacteria.
Mm.
Why do we care about fermentation? Because somebody else already did the work of digesting it, right? So when you
Uh,
are eating it, it's much, much easier for you to absorb all the nutrients.
oh.
And right, right. So why
Okay.
do we feel like shit after eating like shitty pizza from Domino's
Uh,
pizza? Because it's loaded with oil. It's just flour mixed with water and baked and loaded with sugar and this and that. So this real pizza is fermented for like maybe 2 3 days, maybe longer also. Somebody
mm.
is eating your food for 2 to 3 days, and then you eat it. Imagine how light it will be on your stomach, how fulfilling it will be, and
Yeah.
it develops insane flavor also.
Mm.
So yeah, that's the magic of fermentation. Yes,
Oh.
fermentation contains good bacteria which helps in digestion. Yes.
So pizza is good for health then.
Good pizza is good for health. Real
Yeah.
pizza is good for health. The Indian adaptation of fast food, what we have done is just injustice to it. Just the way,
Mm.
like if you go to North India, they'll start feeding you suji, dosa, and idli.
Mm.
Not real rice and urad dal fermented dosa and idli.
Mm.
With like full oil, idli masala, chili idli. What all you'll find here?
Yeah.
insane, insane possibilities. Yeah. So fermentation is very good.
Mm.
It'll introduce more and more gut bacteria. But
Yeah.
yeah, you see how far and how deep the illusion goes. Your stomach is digesting now, something else is also inside your stomach, further digesting more stuff. And inside their stomach, also, probably who will be there, who knows. And then you'll go, the more you go, the more you'll keep finding it. Quantum bacteria, this bacteria, that you'll find. Uh, Once you stop looking, only it will stop. So,
Exactly. The dream is
yeah,
dependent on the observer. If the
right.
observer stops watching, the dream stops.
Yeah. So, like, then what is it? So, you stop watching means you don't see that. Does that mean that never existed anymore? If you didn't discover quantum particles, does that mean they didn't exist? But then, if you discovered it, that means they did exist. So, they again at the same time, they exist and don't exist at the same time. Just the differences you have now found out.
Mm.
So, like, what the fuck is even real now?
Real is that place
No,
where,
no, I know. I'm just saying that as a rhetoric
yeah,
question.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But Rupesh, that like talking about the place that you experience, that is
Yeah.
uh, that place, right? When you feel it, I mean, when you really feel it, can you feel it right now when we are talking?
Bro, right now I feel not the Anandamaya level of bliss, but I feel like an insane surge of Shakti. That's why I'm not even able to, like, sit down. I'm just walking constantly. And I've
Mm,
been this way because I've been excited to talk to you like since like ever now. So like
mm,
no matter how non-dual or how judgmental or non-doership I get, I can't separate myself from this excitement, even though I
oh,
want to. Sometimes it's just that strong. There's nothing you can do.
oh. But
Yeah,
Rupesh, uh, I think wait, even I'll try to feel that void. Like even I'm in the like Aditya character mode.
yeah.
So we both right for for giving justice to this life. We will try to feel that void. So yeah, we'll stay silent for like 1 minute
Okay,
to feel the
easiest
void.
way is to connect with Kali. So let's both focus on Kali then. Or wait, let's just visit Batuk Bhairav.
Yeah, we'll stay silent for like one
Yeah.
minute, and I will ask you what is the review of whether you have felt the void. Okay, three, two, one, go. Uh, yeah, Rupesh. Have you did you connect?
Yeah.
So, like I'll give out a technique to the subscribers and students, whoever wants to connect with the void. Easiest way is to tell yourself that you are living a memory. That is, and the the void doesn't have time. The time element, like how we experience, right? The sequence of events, like me talking now, like in a sequence. That is not happening there. That is, time is zero there. And yeah, when you're going there, nothing is happening here. The universe doesn't exist. But when you come back, again time resumes. Because it's a memory, right? It's a memory. Yeah. So I don't know whether have you found any better technique to fill the void?
Uh, Bro, I'm in void, so like it's hard to like bring stuff out right now.
Hmm.
And yeah, already the tone of my voice has shifted instantly in that 1 minute. Yeah, technique. I don't know an easier technique than asking the deities, man. And you can't really feel the void unless at least a certain threshold of your attachments have gone. Otherwise, it's very hard to reach, at least for me. So, like, if you invoke some like really serious, no bullshit deity who will cut off your illusions, which will cause you great pain because you are attached to them for maybe I don't know how long you'll be in that pain. But once that pain of losing that attachment goes, then it'll be much easier for you to reach the void.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You asked me right once that did that drowning experience create a
Hmm.
scar? You asked, right?
Right, right. I asked you.
Every time I try to go to the void, right? Like I remember that I told you that it didn't make me a scar, but dude, it's like deep scar.
Exactly. It's like you think of such a moment, man. How can it not scar you? It's like bullshit, small events scar people for life. How can that not scar any human being? So
Dude, like
like
whenever I go to the void, right? I'm like, oh.
for me, like whenever I go, that thing only is so intense that I cannot handle it. Like even the good feeling, like how much our happiness you are feeling, right? It is too much. Like how can there be such a thing as too much happiness for your body and for your mind to experience both happiness and be in your character at the same time is too much. Unless you are going to completely give this up and decide to have that fully, you
Mm,
can't really feel it. Even if you reach there, like maybe couple of hours max, I'll be there and be like imagine saying, no, I'm too happy, I want to suffer. Which you
mm,
always are, everybody is. But like imagine being aware of saying that. Like,
mm.
yeah, bro, I want more problems. Give me give me problems always. Yeah, so like, yeah, void. Yeah. Yeah, just saying void is making me void.
Yeah.
Like seeing the jumping of energy, like how quickly. Yeah,
Mm.
crazy.
It's peaceful. Like what I realized was, uh, if you're drowning, then it is harder to feel the void.
No shit, you are dying. Obviously, it's going to. Once you are dead, then you will feel the void. No, why do you want to feel the void while you are drowning?
I meant,
Drowning
I
is
meant
like
like.
most horrible ways to die. Fluid will go inside your lungs, and then you can't even breathe. You can't even gasp for air. There is no time for you to even think of God, or maybe that is the only thing in your mind. Who knows?
What I meant was, when we are like sitting comfortably, right, in the room, only
Yeah.
that time, we can feel the
Right.
void. But when
Right.
Maya is like going south, we can't feel the void.
It's
We'll be
too
like,
much.
trying to survive.
Yeah. Like I say and talk about all these things, but like even if I go out onto the street, recently, like these random fears have started coming. I never had these kind of fears. I had a lot of fears, just not these kind. I feel like somebody will come and just stab me, or somebody will just come and hold me at gunpoint. I'm like, what? What is this fear even? How does
which
this make any sense?
which movies are you watching, dude?
I don't even watch movies. It's just a new fear that just randomly took place. Like imagine talking about void and this whole thing being illusion, but then you're just afraid of some guy randomly coming and
Mm.
stabbing you in front of everybody in the daylight in a big city with people around you, and it is a legitimate fear. Like what the fuck?
You're talking like Stewie, from the Family Guy.
From Family Guy, bro. I love Family Guy. I watch that only every time I eat anything.
Yeah. Stevie will be
Yeah.
like, how he'll be standing on a street and he'll tell, like it's not like someone is gonna stab me. So
And then
much.
somebody will come and Dude, Family Guy is nice. I didn't know you watched Family Guy. And
And
that's
also like he'll be like, it's not like it's gonna rain today.
yeah,
Like,
and then
yeah.
everything is it's not like this is gonna happen and then, like the most absurd bullshit horrific thing will happen. Like the shit you can't even think of. Family
Dude,
Guy is
Family Guy,
great.
it's like our own our own part of consciousness, which is like very very funny. Made that
Right.
series like
Where
that,
somebody like
uh,
decided to share it, like most of these things everybody will have it inside their mind. This guy Seth MacFarlane, he decided fuck it, let me make a whole show on it, and it's running for 20 years. People are watching also. Everybody who will watch it be like, what a horrible show, what a horrible show, but it's going on for longer than your birth for some people,
yeah.
so like yeah.
But Family Guy, dude, all our intrusive thoughts, like all our
Yeah.
thoughts which we suppress, he's like bringing out.
Right. Right. He's just an endless desire machine for that. He's
And
great.
also, like, whenever Meg speaks, that, Peter is like,
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite is the way Stewie speaks, bro. Whereas this, uh, this stuff he says, like, you have troubled me enough, vile woman, this and that. Like, he's a baby in like a British accent saying like the most insane shit.
and also bisexual.
Yeah, also bisexual. He's not even bisexual. He's pretty much, yeah, gay only. At least the way they depict it. A gay British accent baby who is also a murder madness. But at other times he's a baby also. So
Hmm.
like, yeah,
Dude,
Stewie is everything.
one
He's
comment
allowing,
came,
huh?
giggity,
Yeah, Stewie is crazy. Stewie is
quagmire.
quagmire, giddy, giddy.
Yeah, dude, like, that, like, serious, like, illegal stuff they're posting, dude. Like quagmire bringing some, uh,
Bro,
like, 10-year-old
yeah,
or something to his
yeah,
house. That
yeah,
is like
yeah.
fucked up, dude. Like, how can they
Illegal
show
shit.
it on
The
TV?
most, bro. That's what the creators of that show do. They keep pushing boundaries. They keep pushing it. They'll be like one episode. They'll stretch the rubber band to this
Uh,
thin until like it's about to snap, and they'll be like, "Oh, it didn't snap. Let me stretch it further. Let me do it further. Let me do it further." And nobody is saying anything to them, and they're just going on, and people are just watching. And yeah. Yeah, crazy. Their
dude.
parody episodes are also
Hmm.
yeah, they're pretty nice. New
But
season,
it, sorry.
new season is still going on. New episodes still come. I sit and watch
Yeah.
nicely.
But you know, in Hotstar, right? Like there is like season 99. I don't know what it means. Like Family Guy season 99.
I'm sure. I have to check that out then. I don't think I've seen that. I've seen 23 seasons only, 22, 23 seasons. Even
Oh,
I watch on Hotstar only. Geo
maybe it's some
Hotstar.
bug in my app. Like it shows season 99.
Not sure. And
Yeah.
what
Oh,
happens
Rick
in
and
that?
Morty. What about Rick and Morty?
Rick and Morty is nice. I haven't seen it in a long time now, though, the latest season, but that's pretty good. Rick and Morty is just somebody who's done psychedelics and then decided to make a TV show.
Yeah, dude, like that those two shows, right? Like Family Guy, Rick and Morty, it's too crazy, insane. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like even Conan's that Simpsons, right?
Ah, The
That was written by
Simpsons.
Conan, it seems. Conan O'Brien.
Oh, what? The
Yeah,
live TV host.
yeah, like I've heard he was the writer, but then he quit and he started doing his own show.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I
That's
heard.
insane. But have you seen the memes on Simpsons predicting the future? Always, time and time again. Have you seen any
Yeah,
of those?
yeah, some deep state link is there, I guess.
Yeah. All these enlightened people sitting and making TV shows and running the black market and doing all this Illuminati, whatever, as deep as it goes. Crazy
But
stuff.
whatever Illuminati, right? They max to max they can control only the burlok. But if you
Yeah,
want to go beyond, only meditation is the way. Without meditation, there is
yeah.
no. However rich you become, however whatever you do, you cannot cross the burlok frequency. But if even if you're like the top king of earth,
Hmm.
you cannot go to Bhualoka without meditate. Without the help of deities, no transcendence.
Right. Deities. Crazy deities.
Hmm.
Lots of things I would like to ask you, but none of them I'm remembering right now. Crazy stuff.
Who is your favorite character in Family Guy?
Stewie?
Stewie, same.
Stewie.
And what about Rick and there are only two characters.
Ah, Rick, I guess. But
Hmm.
yeah. See, that's the thing. Like, more knowledge comes. Rick is like cool and stuff. He's knowledgeable and this and that. But like, he's so far away from happiness. Like, that's what happens when you chase the ends of whatever thing you pick in this world.
Hmm.
He's a scientist, right? He's a
Hmm.
scientist who knows everything. He's opened portals, this and that, but he's still so unhappy. He's horrible and this and that. Why is that? Like, you'd think at some point, if you know everything and you have achieved
Hmm.
everything, and he's basically God in this world. Yeah, he'll clone himself. He has
Hmm.
backup for his death. He can't die. He's everything.
Hmm.
Whatever he wants, he can do. But still, he's like the most unhappy person in the show for every
Yeah.
season, every time.
Yeah. And Morty is like the moral grandson. Like he shows the Rick moral values, like how what is love and all, because you know he has a crush on some girl, right?
Yeah,
And he's like, I
some I
want
think
her.
Veronica or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is nice. Rick and Morty is
But
nice.
still, you know, Rick will pull him out of that lovey-dovey thing, and he will take him
Hey,
to adventures. And yeah, he
yeah,
basically he wants to how to say modify Morty, but Morty is like good on his own. Like
right,
he's all uh immature and
right.
but it's good if Morty is Morty only. It should not become like Rick. Rick is like very cold-hearted, like no
Yeah,
heart.
yeah. When knowledge goes peak, everything else you left behind chasing the one thing, and then
Mm.
that's what you become. But tell me this. Uh, what is manifestation? Do you
We are
think?
manifestation.
Huh? What?
We are manifestation. Like
We
we
are
manifested ourselves.
manifestations. Now let's imagine the manifested self wants to manifest more things.
mm,
wants to manifest more things. I want to
mm,
manifest a car, and
mm,
now in the canvas of Adi Shakti, all possibilities exist. The
mm,
possibilities where I have a car, possibilities where I don't have a car, possibilities where I don't exist, possibilities where I exist but I have like a bad car, where I have good car, this and that.
mm,
So like what makes sense to me is that of all these, like, say let's bring infinity down to 100. Let's consider 100 as infinity just for easier sense. Now if we are at 1 and you wanting to get a car is at like 80, then there's just 80 realities between you that you have to jump ahead of until you finally reach there. And that is what, in between whatever happens, is a time dimension happening.
mm,
And how and what you want to manifest is just the number of realities in between you and what you want to manifest. All your
mm,
consciousness is doing is jumping between these until it gets there.
mm.
That is how I think manifestation works. Is that
Um,
viable?
I wouldn't think so much because why, if you think so much, there will be a lot of possibilities in between. But if you just you tell yourself that you already have it, then you'll get it fast. For example, let's say,
How to manifest? I am just trying to understand how it works.
oh,
There is no
okay,
point in understanding it just for fun, mental
uh,
time
I'll tell
pass.
you how it works. Basically, see now, first it has to enter your. See, Anandamaya Kosha it has already everything. Like Lakshmi is there with Vishnu. There is abundance is there in the Anandamaya. There is no lack of anything there. In
Hmm.
your happiest state, you have everything there. And when you descend, right now you are in the Annamaya Pranamaya. So when you descend, you lose some elements. So some abundance you lose while coming
Hmm.
to this world of dualities. So in order to manifest, first you have to satisfy your Vijnanamaya. You have to tell that, for example, I already have a car, it is there with me. And Manomaya, you have to develop emotions with the car. Like you have to think, I'll wash it every day, I will do puja every day, I will kiss it every day or something. So that is Manomaya. So then you have to satisfy your Pranamaya. That is, you have to like be able to smell the car. Like how the car smells, you have to feel it. And everything in the mind. Finally, Annamaya, you have to think you're eating inside the car, you're going to some restaurants and so the time, right, what will happen is when all the koshas feel that okay, the car is there, that time it from the because it all the universe is deep, right? Like the subconscious mind is the outer layer of the source. And if you go more outskirts, then you get this world, or which is like far from the source. So if source is here, and if the front end of the world is here, that is the physical realm, so between is the subconscious. So first you have to satisfy the subconscious mind. You have to tell the subconscious mind that you have everything, you are enjoying everything. Then slowly that will manifest, like that subconscious mind will do something in the dreams. And also you have to have a higher self, like Ishtadevata, who will do it no matter what. For example, now if there is no Ishtadevata, what will happen is suddenly someone says, bro, your bank balance is like broken, or like you don't have any money. Suddenly you will start manifesting badly, like you will be like, okay, I don't have a car, I don't. So that's why Ishtadevata is necessary. Like if you keep a Ishtadevata, he'll keep in check. That is, whatever you do, whatever circumstances you are there in, he will ensure that your manifestation stays strong. So that way, Ishtadevata, that is your higher self, will not allow bad manifestations to happen. And the whatever desires you have will manifest in few months if you have a strong connection with your higher self. Otherwise, you will fuck up your manifestation. Even if it is there, destined, you will fuck it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
There used to be this thing called 369 manifestation.
Teslas, right?
Huh? Yeah, yeah,
Nikola
Teslas,
Tesla.
Teslas. And you know what I decided to manifest? I decided to manifest happiness.
Uh,
And then it worked. I became happy. And then I became unhappy that I was happy. So I went back to unhappiness. This was
oh.
many years
how
ago.
how did you do that? By
I sit
writing?
down and write 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times at night, every day. That is
Hmm.
also that is a sadhana for that period. So yeah, that shit works. But yeah, that shit made me realize, you know what? Like every time I'm crying that I'm unhappy. But then when I got the happiness also, I didn't want it. So like now what do I do? What do I really want? I still don't know what I really want. I'm
Void.
just sitting here
You know,
and just watching and entertaining myself, watching this character of
you want the
Rupesh.
right like this. I want to feel the truth
I have felt the truth. I at least I feel like I
more longer.
more longer. But do I want it? If I wanted to feel it more longer, I would already fuck off from here. No, why am I still here? Who is stopping me? If I just so like more of this, I started to understand not because I went and asked the Devata to come show me. Krishna himself actually one day in the form of Jagannath, Puri Jagannath came and like bro, one day what humbling I had like suddenly from the bed I just went onto the floor like just begging for every sin that I've committed, even the way I took a breath one time for stuff like this. I was saying sorry, please
Hmm.
forgive me, and all of this. So like after multiple things like that, Krishna he'll start pulling me. He'll like, come, I'll take you to infinite happiness. But
Hmm.
then if you want to go to infinite happiness, you have to leave behind all the characters here. You have to leave behind all your friends, all your family. And I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, I'll leave everything. I don't want to leave my people yet. I don't want to leave my people yet. And he's like, didn't you want happiness? Didn't you want infinite happiness? With these people in your life, how will you have infinite happiness? And then you're just stuck in this midway between like, what do you really want? I still
Hmm.
don't know what do I really want. Like what do you really want? Any goal you want, most people will have a goal just because ultimately the point of that goal is to make them happy, right?
Hmm.
Like what if you just bypass the whole exercise and
Hmm.
just be happy? Ask any deity, is like, bro, I don't want this method. I just want happiness. Instantly, the God will pull his hand out. Like, come, who's stopping you? You're the
Hmm.
one who's never going there.
Hmm.
So
Correct.
it's yeah, it's just this weird state of limbo we are in that is called
Hmm.
life.
Hmm.
Literally limbo. Because you're not even achieving anything. Whatever you achieve also is just minute in the grand scheme of ultimate happiness. You're just born and then you start identifying and then you think you are that
Hmm.
and then you die and then you repeat. And at one
Yeah.
point you'll be like, nah, bro, enough. And then you'll be like, bye bye. And then there also you'll get bored and then again you'll repeat.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's kind of,
But yeah,
yeah. No, no, go on.
the astral planets is like more beautiful. I feel like whoever reaches there, will wait. Mosquito. Yes.
This is your guru, guys, taking full joy in killing other human beings. This is
See,
adding your to your karma. Bro, you are showing full mosquito smashar and all.
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायति समर्पयामि. So yes, so that it'll get a better life. Like
Nice.
it got killed from a sadhak, so it will get a next life maybe as a butterfly or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Narcissism at its peak. I killed somebody just to make your life better. But yeah, that reminds me. One day I was just petting a dog, And
Mm.
then I don't know what happened. Maybe I got like, into the whole happiness, and something inside me just told the dog, "You are now liberated." As if I granted moksha to that dog, and I'm like, what just happened? What the fuck just happened? Did this dog just get moksha through me, or am I in some next levels of delusion, or what is going on? But yeah, that
Okay.
is the shit that I live
Okay.
for.
Like a lot of people getting spiritual ego, I feel.
Yeah, insane spiritual ego is a thing, crazy thing. Yeah, and then you watch yourself have this spiritual ego, and then it's very entertaining. It's
You
like the
know
more
what?
ego you develop, the more content you have to watch.
One point, like we're like going out of the house, like all are liberated, all are liberated, all are.
All are liberated. Let's liberate everybody. Let's liberate every single body. And then you start thinking this consciousness thing, right? We are all one. We are all one. You start thinking everybody's consciousness is me only. Let me
Hmm,
like be the epicenter, this and that. And then you
hmm.
become Jesus
Have
of
you heard that song? I'm like an angel, mankind angel. Like it's like when Kolavari D got famous, right?
Acha.
Even this angel song, it's like a Pakistani singer. Everyone has to watch it. Okay, it's so funny, dude. Like it's like a white robe guy, like a fat white robe guy. He's like going in a garden, and he's like singing a song. Like it's too funny. He feels that he's an angel. Okay, but he did that song with complete seriousness, like that he's an angel, and he's liberating everyone. But
Wow.
the whoever watched the video, you have to see the comments, like full of.
So much shit like that is there. But you will never know the nature of divinity, right? What if he actually is an angel, and what if he actually is liberating people? What if
Hmm,
some people decided that I want to be liberated like this, as a meme?
hmm.
Through meme I'm going to get liberated. Some people decided I want to get liberated in front of God in this temple, or in Kashi in the Ganges, or whatever. And other people are like, being liberated inside YouTube videos of some
Dude,
angel meme.
that actually makes sense. Like laughing at a meme, and like laughing so much, like so hardly that you're like have reached the Anandamaya. You're like,
Yeah.
fuck, the whole world disappeared when I laughed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Now that you say it, like, when you are in such insane laughter where your stomach also starts paining, and you're like, stop, stop, stop. Whoever is making you laugh, you start
Hmm.
telling them, right, stop, bhai, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. That is Anandamaya Kosha. It is so much happiness that you can't even contain. You can't even
Yeah.
keep it. You can't even stay in it. As long as you want to remain alive at the same time.
But
With
it
your body.
works though, bro. Like that whatever dog you liberated, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, if you seriously speaking, like if you like keep your hand on the dog's head, and if you chant Om Reem Batukaya Apaduddaranaya Kuru Kuru Batukaya Reem on the dog's head, right? So that dog will automatically start getting bhakti towards Bhairava. So it will what to say, the progression of its soul, that is from one life to another, will fasten up, instead of it becoming maybe like a boar or pig or whatever. It'll go directly to the cow form, and after cow it will become a human. So the evolution fastens if you chant the mantra over the dog. Like I was just joking, like, but on a serious note, it works though.
Yeah, but that what you are saying is accelerating the spiritual progression of that dog. I'm not saying I gave that dog a better life. I'm saying that dog is gone. He's back to Sadashiva. He's full liberated. Right there.
Ah,
In that brief 1 second, there was no mantra also. Like, what's the point of mantra? You are invoking the deity, right?
hmm,
What if the deity is already in you in that 1 second, and the deity wanted to liberate that dog, and he went, and you are just sitting here witnessing this through this movie of my life, and
hmm,
in that 1 second this happened, and you're like, fuck. Again, you're sitting there, this happened through me. If I am me, that means I liberated him, and this whole
hmm,
conversation, here we are again. But yeah, like,
hmm.
you see how through this one event, infinite possibilities are there.
No, I meant like, when there is pure bhakti, in your heart, there is no you. That I, you is
Right,
not there. Like
right,
you are the deity basically. When you're like full
right.
in bhakti mode, maybe like Bhairava sadhana you did, and you became Bhairava for few seconds. And that time when you touch the dog, no, that mantra sadhana and all will impact the dog. It'll feel more safer, and it will. For example, there is a dog in Kadri, and the dog is so loyal to Kadri Manjunatha. It will eat like only the prasada and all, like whatever the devotees feed, but it will never eat like if you give pedigree and all, it will not eat that. Even the tastiest pedigree you give, it will not eat that. Like it'll eat only if some devotee of Manjunatha gives some prasada, it will eat like that. It's like so devoted dog. I get shocked when seeing such, because even I'm not like that. Like
Yeah,
even I eat junk food and all, but the
yeah,
dog is like on next level, dude. I'm like, how
yeah.
so pure. Like I've heard this story. I've heard this scenario in another temple also, where the crocodile, right? Crocodile doesn't eat non-veg food. It's in the pond, the temple pond, doesn't eat non-veg food. It only eats like all the prasada, whatever they give. So I'm so surprised how animals like can be more divine than humans. Like it's
Why not?
beautiful, dude.
I feel
Yeah,
like it would be easier to be a better bhakti if you're an animal. You don't have to deal with this mind nonsense, right? You don't have to
intellect.
deal with,
Intellect is not
yeah,
there.
you don't have to deal with intellect. Intellect is a great tool, but very hard to master.
Hmm.
Again, like, we're speaking about mastery, so like, the more you want to get better at intellect, the more there is to get better, and the more you will remain in getting better at your intellect than actually what you want to do,
Hmm.
which is leave. So yeah,
True. So then, Rupesh, what do you have to say to the audience before we end the live?
nothing. I have no advice. I have no one to advise anybody. Only if you ask me for advice, I'll give you infinite advice. Unsolicited advice, nobody likes.
I'm asking. I'm asking.
You are asking
Uh,
advice for people. Yeah, let me say this. Anybody who you are looking up to, or anything you want to be a master at, if you want to be a good, like, you want to be a higher enlightened or raise your awareness, it's not a matter of your willpower, it's not a matter of you, like, not being capable. It's just whoever you think is better than you has failed more times than you probably have even tried.
hmm,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, so just keep trying, keep failing. Nobody's stopping you from failing the infinite times you can fail. But that will bring so much experience that
Yeah.
you will feel it rather than know it.
Hmm, true.
Knowing is a lower form of intelligence than feeling. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, thanks, Rupesh, for sharing all your experiences, talents on this live. And yeah, you truly are in a journey of being enlightened and being the angel.
Wow. I'll start my own
And
cult now. I'll take all your subscribers and be like, guys, I learned from him. Now you come and see the version 2 of project. This and that.
Project Angel or something.
Yeah.
Uh, But yeah, do watch that angel video. The name of the video is "I Am Like an Angel."
I am like an angel. Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
funny.
Sure.
Uh,
Sure.
Thanks everyone for joining this live, and thanks Rupesh. It was fun. It was very knowledgeable and
Yeah.
funny live this today. And I think even your best friend, that is Damon, he's also happy.
Oh my god,
But
I
I
haven't
think he
read
didn't.
any comments.
Hmm.
What has he said anything?
No, even I didn't get the Damon's comment. Maybe he'll
Hmm.
join later or something.
Yeah,
Watch later. Yeah.
probably.
Okay then.
All right.
Thank you and Jai Mahakal.
Jai Mahakal.
Hmm.